is Alexander George with Inside Ambition, and today I'm talking to Tim Hanlon. He's the incoming USGA student body president. Hi Tim, how are you?
Oh, hi, Alex. Good. How are you?
I'm good. So why don't you start by telling us what first got you into USGA?
Sure. So, starting my freshman year, I became really involved with sustainability on campus. I came up with kind of a list of ideas and different programs that we can look to implement, mirroring other universities, some kind of original to Drexel. And from there, I became connected with two individuals who were in USGA, Ryan Light and Ryan Howell, and they were pushing for an office of sustainability. And I had these programs, so it kind of made sense to present our ideas together to a larger board of administrators. And so, really, from there, I became or kind of created my connection to USGA. And so, for the past 3 years, I've been connected, and for the past year, I've been on USGA.
What made you want to make that switch from just being connected to USGA to becoming an actual representative?
I felt that USGA has a lot of really valuable resources and connections that will allow me to further propel the work I was doing. And on the same page here, it gives me the opportunity to have other students to work with. I became the chair of our sustainability committee, and so this gave me the opportunity to lead a group of students. So it's not just me taking on a lot of work; it's kind of working together to really accomplish a lot of really great things.
Yeah, for sure. And even though you were only on the board for a year, you've now won this position. So, what made you want to go for student body president, and why do you think you were able to achieve it?
Sure. So through my work with sustainability, I've been able to create a lot of connections throughout the student body with a lot of student organizations, with students, with faculty and staff across the university. And so I felt that I was in a unique position to really utilize these connections that I have to help leverage, conversations that students would like to see happening, kind of things that students would like to see improved, ways that we can better the experience for students in the future as well. So I felt that a lot of my work in sustainability really set me up to be in a position to allow me to do things beyond just sustainability.
Yeah, for sure. So, what are some of your goals as president?
We have kind of a number of things. So Jared Watson is the vice president. So he and I are really aligned in what we would like to accomplish. And so our biggest thing is looking at students and student organizations and seeing how best we can help them. And so really with student organizations, looking at space, and with the Firestone building across from LaBelle, they've already had conversations about the external facade of it, but continuing conversations about the internal, what they're going to do with the actual building. I think it's a really, really great opportunity for this building to become a student space because we don't really have a designated, student center that's fully, just students without offices and office buildings in it. I think we should also really be continuing our conversations with groups like Flux, the International Student Union, a number of dance groups as well, and finding space for them, or job opportunities or other things that these organizations are really pushing for their students. We also this past year, so for a number of months before sustainability really took off, I was also the chair of the campus safety committee. And so with this committee, along with USGA's Civic Engagement Committee, we were working on an initiative we called Light Up the Neighborhood, where we wanted to provide lights to the Powhatan Village so we can really light it up, as the name tells, because light has been shown to decrease crime. And so we really would like to continue our partnerships with Manchester and Powhatan Village, along with other communities in the area, so we can strengthen these connections and look to see how we can not only help students directly on campus, but students who live in these areas along with the residents in these areas as well. Another big thing is addressing co-op inequality. So in some majors, there's a huge database of endless opportunities for students, and a lot of them tend to be paid. In other majors or colleges, it's, you got to really search for your own. There's less opportunity, a lot of competition for those in the database. Really looking at how we can, or if it's possible to, make just one mass database, because you are allowed to apply between different colleges. You're not, restricted to just major specific co-ops. So looking how we can equitably represent co-ops for everyone.
Those all sound really, really awesome. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what it means to you to have been chosen as the next student body president?
It's definitely a really great honor, and I really appreciate everyone that supported me throughout the campaign. And so I think this gives me a great opportunity to, again, as I mentioned, leverage the conversations that I've had with students, with the conversations that other people have had with students, to continue pushing Drexel in a way that creates positive impact on the students and the community around us.
Yeah, for sure. Is there anything else that you want to say to the student body as their next president?
Well, thank you, obviously, for giving me this opportunity. I think it should be a really, really fantastic year. I also really encourage anyone who has ideas, suggestions, difficulties on campus to reach out to USGA. We do have a website, it's drexelusga.com, or you can email me directly at th664@drexel.edu. And I'd be happy to, along with the new USGA board starting in June, how to work on addressing these ideas or concerns.
Thank you so much, Tim, for talking with me, and congratulations again.
Thanks so much, Alex. Thanks for having me on the show.